Hi, my name is Emma, and today I will be discussing the Health and Safety module as part of the Laboratory Skills programme. We'll begin by discussing personal protective equipment and the appropriate lab coats and attire. Long hair needs to be tied back, as hair can impede vision and come into contact with chemicals or biologicals. Before entering the lab, you must make sure your top covers your shoulders, there are no plunging necklines, and your torso must be completely covered. No dangling scarves, ties, or lanyards should be worn in the lab, as these are a hazard around rotating equipment and when using Bunsen burners. Legs and feet must be covered in the lab, so no open-toe shoes or rips in jeans. This protects you against chemical spills or splashes. A house-style lab coat must be worn in the lab, as these full coverage lab coats will provide you with protection against dust and harmful liquid splashes. Gloves come in a range of sizes, from extra small to extra large, and different materials, such as nitrile. Gloves must be worn at all times in the labs, and rings should not be worn underneath your gloves, as these can cause tears. It is extremely important to remember to not touch your face while you are wearing gloves, as you must minimize the contact between your skin and the chemicals you are using. When moving between labs, use the one glove rule. Use an ungloved hand to open any doors, but use a gloved hand when holding any plates or reagents. It's also important to remember to not touch your phone when you are wearing gloves in the lab. When using corrosive chemicals, the appropriate eye protection must be worn, such as goggles. In some scenarios, a mask is necessary for respiratory protection for non-oil dust environments, such as the KN95 folding face mask. Unfold the mask and face the concave part of the mask so that the nose clip is above the mask. Make sure to cover the jaw, mouth and nose. Place your fingers in the middle of the metal nose clip and press them to the face in the shape of the nose beam. Earmuffs are necessary with some experiments, such as when using a sonicator. PPE is important when handling liquid nitrogen, as it has a boiling point of minus 196 degrees and direct contact can freeze the skin, causing frostbite and cold burns very rapidly. A face shield, waterproof cryogenic apron and gloves all must be worn when handling liquid nitrogen. As you can see, all visible skin is covered, offering the user complete protection from the liquid nitrogen. Hi, my name is Emma and this is video 2 in the Health and Safety module as part of the Laboratory Skills programme. In this video, we will be discussing the general waste procedures in the laboratories. The yellow bin is for biological waste, such as gloves and contaminated tissue, while the red bin is for gloves and tissue contaminated by chemicals. Hard plastics and glass do not go into these bins, as they can cause punctures in the bin bag. The green bin bag is purely for animal waste. When the bag is 2/3 full, twist the excess at the top of the bag, double over and hold the twist firmly. Securely fasten the bag by passing a green tag over the twisted neck to create an effective seal. This tag has a unique code, which is recorded on the waste disposal records in the lab. Sin bins are for hard plastics, such as tips, flasks, and plates only. Ensure that the bin is not filled above the max waistline as outlined in the video. Firmly secure the lid on the bin before removing it from the lab. Broken glass should be disposed of in the bin shown. Inform technical staff of any breakages, as glassware may need to be replaced. Sin bins with purple lids are used for pharmaceutical waste. Sharps are items which can puncture and cut body parts. Therefore, they are a potential danger to waste handlers. Items such as glass slides, syringes with needles, and slide covers should be disposed of separately. There are 2 separate shards bins, one for contaminated waste and one for non-contaminated waste. Hi, my name is Emma and this is part 3 of the Health and Safety module as part of the Laboratory Skills programme. The final video of this module is focused on emergency items in the lab. Chemical spill kits should be found in every lab, composed of absorbent materials, protective clothing such as gloves, disposal bags, and containers for waste. Emergency eye wash and safety shower stations are essential for every lab that use chemicals and hazardous substances, as they reduce the risk of workplace injury. The eye wash washes the eye to help relieve irritation, burning or stinging by removing any hazardous substances or chemicals that may have come in contact with the eyes. First aid kits should be found in every lab, and the key components include sterile gloves and eye protection, CPR pocket masks, band-aids in a range of sizes, elastic bandages, antiseptic wipes, and sterile eye dressings. If the eyes have come into contact with any hazardous substances, go immediately to the eye wash station. Don't waste a second. Begin to flush and hold your eyes open with your fingers. Roll your eyes backwards and flush for a full 15 minutes. Take out any contact lenses and then seek medical help. Thanks for watching the final installment of the Health and Safety module. I hope these videos were a useful insight into how to carry out experiments in the lab safely, best protecting yourself and others around you.